Gonna adjust this. This video might be extra yellow because it's overcast outside and there's no sunlight coming through my window. This is going to be a quick and dirty vlog today. I wanted to just sit down and film and talk about this because it's something I've been thinking about making a video on and I just haven't done it yet. And that is the way we measure for hula hoops. Our current hula hoop sizing convention, I feel like they're a little bit misleading. Most of the time when you go to buy a hula hoop, the site's going to tell you to measure up to your belly button or your nipples and get a hoop somewhere in between that size, that distance from the floor. So we're telling people to measure their hula hoop via their height. And I think this is really incorrect. The reason adult-sized hula hoops are so effective is that you have more room inside the hoop. Your body has more room in this big hoop to move. But if you are 5'6" and your friend is 5'6" and you have a waist circumference of 40 but your friend has a waist circumference of 28, you guys are going to need different sized hoops because that waist is going to take up space inside the hoop. Here's the visual. Pretend this is a hula hoop. It's the same size hula hoop. And let's assume that these waist examples I'm going to show you are on people of the same height. Obviously, this is exaggerated and extreme, but I'm going to start with my wedding ring. So you see that the wedding ring inside the hoop, it has a lot of room to move. It's got plenty of time to push back and forth and do everything you need to do and think about everything you need to think about to keep the hoop up. Now imagine you've got a bigger waist. Suddenly you have not very much room to move inside the hoop and you're frustrated and the hoop keeps falling and you don't know why and you want to quit. I think this is kind of a problem that frightens beginners away, especially larger beginners, and I don't really know why it hasn't been discussed. The only thing I can think of is that weight is a delicate issue and waist size is a delicate issue, and no one wants to come out and say you weigh more so you're gonna need a bigger hoop because it seems rude. But I would rather give someone a hoop that actually fits them and helps them feel successful than a hoop that makes them feel better about themselves for the moment but is ultimately going to lead them to frustration. I actually will have bigger, curvier girls convo me and say, I'm a curvy girl, be honest with me, what hoop size do I need? And I'm always so grateful because then I can drop the delicacies and be like, okay, you will want a hoop this size and we'll get you going. One thing I haven't figured out that I think would really benefit the hoop community as a whole is some type of way to measure for a new hoop based on waist size rather than height. So you take your measurements, your waist is 36, so add however many inches to that, and that is the hoop that you need. I think that would be so helpful and so much more beneficial to people buying a hoop for the first time. So if you are a hooper and you're a beginner hooper and you found a hoop that works and you'd like to help contribute to this, if nothing else, improving my descriptions in my Etsy shop, if you could measure your waist circumference and then measure the diameter of your hoop and let me know, I'd be really interested in seeing what the correlations are. Personally, I always feel that you can't go wrong with bigger. If you're uncertain, just get the biggest hoop in the shop. But yeah, those are just some thoughts I wanted to get out. It breaks my heart when I see beginners give up because they have the wrong hoop size and it's not anything they're doing at all, they just need a bigger hoop. Let me know what you think. I think this needs to be discussed. I think it's important. Okay, that's really all I've got. Thank you for listening and have a lovely rest of the day. Bye!